Hello and welcome to another episode of the Full-Time 15 podcast, the Premier League podcast that is never actually 15 minutes. On today's case, we might actually be though, Robin. Let's get straight into it, mate. What are we covering today?
Yeah, we do really. I've got time pressure here, so I'm just asking myself why people are asking themselves about whether people are giving up on Victor Gyökeres. What do you
Ooh,
mean fucking giving up?
spicy.
What is that? Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? He's not scoring as many goals as we have expected, but he's still second at Arsenal with 7 goals. In it is like Martinelli or Trossard maybe on nine, I think it is.
Hmm.
Uh, Probably Martinelli because he scored a hat trick now against
Yep.
Portsmouth. Well,
Positive, yeah.
anyway, yeah, and Arsenal this season, the collective that they have, the team.
Hmm.
So it's so weird, and it tells you so much about supporters these days. Basically, if you don't perform in so and so many games, you basically fucking finished. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Have you given up on Victor Gyökeres? Given up? Half a season, mate. Seriously, we're in every single competition, and we're just gonna. Ah, no, we don't need a striker. Fuck it. Is that the question, or is it just for clicks and likes? What are your initial thoughts, man? I'm just
My quick initial thoughts, mate, are that
just throwing it fucking at you, mate. So yeah.
there's a case to be answered. I don't think the question is the right question. You ain't giving up on him. That's not even part of the discussion. I think there's a question to be asked about: is he the right fit right now? Is he doing the right things right now? Is Arsenal doing the right things to get the best out of him? There's a question to be asked there. Not have we given up on him because he's 6 months into the Premier
Yeah,
League,
because
or
that
not
annoys me
even.
so much. It's like an 11-year-old,
Yeah.
asking this question. Yeah, what I saw though, can you imagine this? I don't know because I feel like it's quite far-fetched actually, but it's like Arteta using him in a certain way now
Mm.
that so that the opposition basically are playing against him in a certain way. So whenever they feel sort of comfortable with marking him, like okay, so we know how he plays now, how he acts, how basically just how he is, yeah.
Hmm.
And then boom, Arteta's gonna use him as a real striker, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? For people, just oh well, you're gonna underestimate now because I'm using him in this way now, so that you won't be ready whenever you know he might have something up his sleeve, Arteta. I don't know. It's quite far fetched, but if that's a tactic, it would be amazing. Arsenal just start playing, basically like Sporting Lisbon did, and sort of using him in
Well,
echoes the right way.
I don't think that's. I mean, that's quite out there in terms of idea.
Yeah,
But
I don't believe
hold
that's the
on,
case. I don't
hold
believe that's
on.
the case, but I would love it to be.
I
And
don't
it's
think I don't think you're a million miles away from the truth. Truth be told, I can't believe I'm saying this, but because there
me
is a
neither.
cause for an argument here that maybe, obviously, the
Mm.
way he wants to play as a first 11 as Arsenal is with the target striker doing all the things that he wants Gyökeres to do right now, which is something
Mm.
Havertz will come in and do, and he will look a lot more effective in front of goal. He will look a
Mm.
lot more effective in the build up than Gyökeres. That means Gyökeres comes out of the team and Havertz in his position. Then when you bring
Mm.
on Gyökeres because we need a goal, he's not going to go
Mm.
like for like. He's going to change the way we're trying to play to get a goal. And that
Exactly.
in
So
that
maybe the
system
lack of yeah,
can be the
yeah,
thing that you're
yeah,
referring to there. So
that
I
maybe
just
I get
I get it.
goosebumps
I
from
get it.
this. Seriously.
I
So
get
it's
it.
maybe we have to use him in this way now because of the lack of available strikers at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
That's the point
So
that I think you're
it's
getting right.
mm.
So congratulations, mate. If you could hear me clapping, I would.
You can clap, but can't hear it. Anyway, next topic. Xabi Alonso stepping down as a Real Madrid manager.
Javi Alonso.
Xabi
Okay.
Alonso. They are not happy. Second in the league, trailing like 4 points. 3-2 in the Super Cup, was it? In Saudi
Saudi.
Arabia, I think it was.
Yep.
Um, yeah, yeah. So my initial thought was, okay, so there are probably talks with Liverpool, and that would be beforehand a perfect fit for me. Maybe not the perfect fit because you don't know, but it's a very very logical step.
Logical. Yes. I've heard rumors that, or mumblings or rumblings that he's speaking to Man United as well for the job in the summer, possibly.
Yeah,
Few Liverpool fans are not happy with that. Obviously, being a former Liverpool player, dare I say, a
you don't
Liverpool
say.
legend.
Mm-mm.
Um, but yeah, I don't know if I think that puts even more pressure on Slot, to be honest with you, because he wasn't
It does.
sacked.
It does.
He, you know, withdrew himself as the manager.
But,
Resigned. How did I not get that word in my head? He
yeah, it's
resigned.
fine. Yeah.
Um,
Well, we're not used. We're not used to that word at Arsenal. Resign.
no,
Because we have the uh you know
I just stopped.
who
Just stopped
we
working.
have yeah, I'm lost for words.
It's
Not
fine,
in
mate.
that sense that I don't really. It's just I lost the word. You know,
Hey, it's been a long day,
we
mate.
we,
Fine.
we keep managers.
We keep
Yeah,
managers.
yeah. We just not throwing them around like I don't know, like toys, like Chelsea do, basically. Anyway,
Ooh,
so how about Alonso? But they do, they
they
if
do.
that's the way they want to go ahead, then okay, that's fine.
No, you're right. They do.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's just an interesting situation that we got there.
Yep.
Um, and then speaking about managers, we've got I think it was Thomas Grønnemark from Denmark, the throw-in coach.
The throwing coach. Yep.
Yeah, the best, they say, in the world, the absolute best throw-in coach who taught Robertson to throw 8 meters longer than he did before he came to Liverpool. He was at Liverpool before.
Wow.
From
That's a
19 to
stat and a half.
27 meters. It says,
I tell
who
you
the
what.
fuck
I tell you
knows?
one thing he can fucking do is improve the speed in which we take a fucking throw in.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
My
mate.
God, that's
Yeah,
horrendous. Oh,
yeah,
even when the referee's like, "Just come on, come on," and
yeah.
it's
I
still
get
going.
stressed.
Ben White is
I
still
get
going.
sweaty. I mean, you need to throw the ball,
Just
mate.
throw the fucking
Seriously.
ball. Throw the ball. 95th minute.
Yeah.
Just fucking. I don't care. Just throw it to the other team, mate. Just get the ball in the fucking. Let's get moving.
Yeah, I mean, we're really good at set pieces, evidently. But, that's a set piece
Fucking.
as well. So,
Hey, small margins make big wins.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Claps are ineffective because they don't hear them.
We're gonna speak just briefly about 4 players now that's been mentioned in the transfer circus.
Okay.
It's Daniel Malen.
Daniel Mal that out of the blue. Roma.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I
Pop
don't know if that's a done deal or not, but
ish.
yeah, done dealish, perfect. Paquetá from Flamengo was it? Ref
Paquetá, yes, to
refused to
Flamengo.
play.
That's a big, as we mentioned, mate. Well, I said the final nail in the
Yeah,
coffin. You said that was a long time ago.
yeah, mate.
It's under
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ground
No,
already, mate.
that's yeah, and I text you as well about that being basically the interesting part in following West Ham as a neutral.
Hmm.
Who's going to stay on? What's going to happen with Bowen? What will Nuno Espirito Santo be there? What's going to happen?
Unlikely.
Yeah, yeah,
But Bowen's
yeah, and I mean,
Bowen's pushing 30 now, so
yeah, and I think didn't he sign like a lifetime contract or like a 10-year thing
signed a
or
long old
basically?
deal not too many
Yeah,
months ago, yeah.
yeah,
So I don't know, but it's obviously got a relegation release clause in there if they had any sense and things like that. So
yeah, probably. Anyway,
But
interesting to see where just West Ham.
who else you got on that list?
Uh, Gallagher,
Oh,
Connor,
Conor
is it?
Gallagher. Yes. Last minute U-turn from
It's yeah. It seems like
Villa.
Tottenham just snatched him in front of their faces. Aston Villa.
Strange for me.
So
Strange.
yeah, and
Strange.
Arsenal fans going right at it on Twitter or X. Um,
In terms of what?
you know, in terms of can you imagine fucking choosing Tottenham over Aston Villa? Choosing a 13th place Tottenham with manager who might not be there in a couple of days. Playing horrendous football, that yada yada yada,
Mm,
etc.
mm,
etc. Yeah, and
yeah.
so yeah, comparing that to Villa sitting
Yeah.
in third, playing really good football at the moment. Most likely Champions League. Well, it looks like it now anyway. Uh, so yeah, but anyway, whatever. It's just
I
it's
think
just
I think I read somewhere he was a boyhood Tottenham fan. Whether that has any sway in the
it,
situation or not, I don't know. But they must do because, like you say, it doesn't make sense because there's
no,
instability at Spurs in terms of Thomas Frank possibly leaving. He's under pressure.
yeah.
Spurs, second season in a row, they're in the bottom half. Um,
Mm.
and Villa
Yeah,
go in the absolute opposite direction in terms of
yeah,
qualifying
no,
for
exactly.
Champions
Yeah,
League and one of the best
yeah,
managers in the league, etc., etc. So yeah, strange
yeah.
one for me.
Yeah, maybe as you said, maybe also a boyhood Tottenham fan. So he might have, I don't know, relatives or close family even in London. It was basically,
Mm,
you know,
yeah,
on a personal level, much easier for him to move to London instead of Birmingham. I don't know, but it was just a fun little, more or less side note.
hmm
James Maddison, speaking of Tottenham, he seems like he's returning to football.
back
I
on the
saw,
grass.
yeah, saw a really short video there on
Good, good to
with
see, mate.
him.
Good to see. I do like James Madison as a player. Obviously not for Spurs, but I do like him
Hmm,
as a player, and it's nice to see him somewhat
yeah,
close to returning.
yeah. Let's see if he will make an appearance this season.
Hmm
Yeah. Last topic I want to touch on is Manchester United just really quickly because I heard someone say in a podcast like 1 or 2 years ago it was basically just overlooked by the others, in that podcast. But he said, I remember, like, what if Manchester United actually were too good for their own good? Before, when Sir,
mm
Sir Alex
Yeah,
was in charge, and yeah, it had to be like a really corrupt fucking. Oh man, I don't want to get started with that, but maybe they were actually a little bit flying a little bit too high for their own good. So now they're coming back. We've seen it for loads of seasons now. Where we're basically seeing them without having the referees on their side.
yeah,
But maybe they were a little bit too good. Well, too good in their quotes because I don't know how much of it was actually corruption or whatever. But obviously they had like super duper players in the past. But I'm just saying maybe they were a little bit too good for yeah for their own good. Do you know what I
So,
mean?
what is your conclusion to that?
No, no, it's just a statement, and I love watching their demise.
I know you do, mate. It's one of your
Yeah,
favorite things on a weekend is to tune into a United game and hate watch.
hate watch. Well, this is on another fucking level, mate.
Oh,
It's
oh,
like a hate watch.
oh, oh, big mate.
No,
Oh,
anyway,
hey,
it was just a thing that they said, and that just stuck with me. Do you know what I mean?
but I think Michael Carrick has been announced or is going to be announced as the interim manager for the summer or till until the
Yeah,
summer. I think the
yeah, yeah,
idea behind that was, I think I read that he's using it as a kind of a springboard. He knows he's not going to be the full-time manager no matter how well it goes. and wants to use it to potentially get a job at Bournemouth. Who are the others? Fulham or Palace. Three of those clubs that could potentially lose their managers in the near future.
Tottenham.
Tottenham potentially as well. No, maybe. But so very interesting development there, and see no bigger game to start than the Manchester derby at the weekend. So fantastic to see that one. New manager bounce.
Oh
Question
yeah.
mark.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine? Well, it spices it up a little bit.
Adds another storyline to it, mate.
Launched, yeah, definitely. And it's a lunchtime kickoff as well, so it always has something on it.
Has a
So
little edge to it.
perfect. I need to
Was that
dash,
15 minutes?
actually.
Fantastic, mate. Come on.
Okay.
First one ever.
Brilliant. Okay, nice speaking to you. Let's see if there's anything to talk about after the first semi-final in the Carabao Cup, which is today.
Yes.
On the day of recording, anyway. Newcastle at home under the lights, St James's Park, at home to Manchester City.
Big. Couple of
Very
bets on tonight, boy. Couple of bets on.
Already submitted, mate.
Good to hear,
Already
mate.
placed. Yeah.
Let me know what you've gone for. Off camera.
I will. Oh yeah. All right, mate.
Take it easy, mate.
Yeah, you too. Talk later. Bye bye.
All the best, mate. Bye bye.
Lyle's got the stats stacked high. Robin's got a hot take flying by.
They're chatting goals and red card cries, talking Premier League all night.
15 minutes, they keep it tight, but the banter's hotter than a Friday night. Full-time 15, grab a brewski cold, talking football stories, legends and gold. From the pitch to the mic, they're keeping it clean.
Praying to the podcast,
God, they don't get seen. Robin says,
Lyle, you're dreaming.
mate, that striker's toast.
Now worth the wait.
Lyle fires back. You're out of your mind.
His boots are magic.
Give it some time.
Two voices clash, but it's all in fun.
Football debates till the match is won. Full-time 15, grab a brewski cold. Talking football stories, legends and gold.
From the pitch to the mic, they're keeping it clean. Praying to the podcast, guys.
They don't get seen.